Hey, nearly every superstar NBA player has racked up millions of dollars worth of cars. Haven't you wondered what exactly is in some of these players' garages? When someone can ball on the court, you'd imagine he's earned himself some drip points off it. But even my man Luka may have been a bit extra. He wants to shock all onlookers driving off while their jaws hit the floor. And what he pulled up into the game against the Hawks, he certainly achieved it. You know why? Because this man didn't come to this game with a regular Porsche or Lambo. Jeez. Doncic arrived at the American Airlines Center ahead of a game in his stunning new six-wheeler truck. Man, that's ridiculous. But the details of this truck are much crazier. The truck was made to Luka's desire, manufactured by Apocalypse Manufacturing. They say the point guard saw the truck on TikTok and got in touch with them to give them specific instructions on how he wanted the car. Oh, Doncic is living everyone's dream. He can have anything he wants. This Hellfire Apocalypse includes thermal and night vision cameras, a nitrous kit, a locomotive 5-blast horn, and a safe built in. But it's not only for show, as this bad boy can deliver real truck performance with an 850 horsepower engine. Luka's wish list also includes a 6x6 transmission with 40-inch tires and 6 10-ply and 22-inch anthracite rims that have him rolling up with a 10,000-watt sound system. And wait. We didn't tell you the price of this car, did we? Let me tell you guys. As per reports from TMZ, Luka paid more than $250,000 for this fully decked out Hellfire Apocalypse truck. $250,000? That's crazy, man. But not as much as number 9 on the list. Our character this time is J.R. Smith. My man J.R. owns a tank in case of a zombie attack, or the U.S. Army can borrow it anytime. Oh, J.R., how patriotic you are. We appreciate your service. Anyway, let me give you some info. Smith was spotted driving a Gurkha F5 armored vehicle. And the Gurkha is priced at $450,000 and is used by police and military forces. This machine also features an 8-cylinder diesel engine that delivers 300 brake horsepower and 660 pounds of torque. Why would you have a car like this? Because you're J.R. Smith, doing whatever he wants. There is another man who spends such money just on a car. LaMelo Ball finds himself in 8th place on our list. Despite being in his early 20s, he's already living like a star. With a $100 million Puma deal, he's gradually expanding his car collection. And I have to say that the most beautiful piece of his collection is a Rolls Royce Collection. We all know that Rolls Royce is cream of the crop. But Melo's Collection is much more unique than any other. The Black Beauty has been fitted with bespoke alloys from Vossen and a body kit by Novatec. It's fully blacked out and has some red inserts on it to make it look cooler. Apart from that, the twin turbocharged V12 engine produces 563 horsepower, and it can go from 0 to 60 miles per hour in 4.5 seconds. Oh, the design and power of this car are absolutely amazing. But there's something else that's great. Of course, the price. This Collection costs over $500,000. $500,000 just to go to Whole Foods? But there's another car maniac in the house. Specifically, Superman in the building. Dwight Howard is a car freak. Sorry, I'd better say Rolls Royce freak. You know why? 'Cause he has 3 of them. However, we won't be talking about these Rolls today, because he owns a car that costs more than his 3 Rolls Royces combined. This car is a Conquest Knight XV. The Knight XV features a military-grade architectural design and sports everything you need from a bulletproof car. Bulletproof car? Man, how many enemies do you have? Whatever. The Knight XV packs a powerful V8 diesel engine that gets 462 pounds of torque, and it costs a whopping $600K. Jesus, this man must be out of his mind. But don't worry, Howard isn't the only one losing his mind. The owner of a car dealership that gave Dwayne Wade a car. I'm not saying that giving gifts is a bad thing, but don't you think a gift of $800,000 is a bit too much? You heard me right. A Florida-based car dealership gifted Wade a stunning McLaren MP412C for his 30th birthday. Wade has too many McLarens though, so he decided to trade this one in for another ride. Oh man, rich people problems. Anyway, let's continue with one of the best shooters in NBA history at number 5. Ben Simmons. I'm kidding, of course. However, let's give my man some credit. Even though my man can't shoot, he made it to the NBA so that he could drive a $1 million car. Yep, this Porsche 918 Spyder comes with a naturally aspirated V8 engine and 2 electric motors on each axle. With a whopping 875 horsepower, this thing has a top speed of over 214 miles per hour, faster than the fading of Ben Simmons' minutes. Derrick Rose hasn't been explosive since he was in his prime with the Chicago Bulls, but his Bugatti Veyron is. This ultra-powerful whip has a W16 engine that generates power up to 1,200 horsepower. Veyrons can go up to a top speed of 253 miles per hour, and they go from 0 to 60 in 2.5 seconds, which is insane. Such a machine cannot be bought by ordinary people. So, the cost of the car is $1.8 million. D-Rose should pray daily for such a generous Adidas deal. And now, time to get into the top 3. You may have noticed that we never talked about the GOAT. Don't worry guys, now it's his turn. MJ owns a Bugatti Veyron like Rose, but my man's Bugatti is a little different. Jordan went one better and purchased one of 12 special edition Veyron Sang Noir, which translates as Black Blood. The car cost him a reported $2.25 million. This car hits 0 to 60 in just 2.6 seconds and can hit a top speed of 253 miles per hour. Only 12 were made. Jordan has always wanted to feel special. That's why he has this car. Hey MJ, do you feel special that you're in the 3rd and 2nd place in this video? Probably not. Another expensive car from Jordan is the McLaren Mercedes SLR 722. This car was built to honor the late British Formula One driver Stirling Moss's victory in the 1955 Mille Miglia. A supercharged V8 engine sits under the long bonnet, spitting out over 600 horsepower. Jordan bought this Mercedes-Benz SLR McLaren 722 edition new in 2007. Also, it cost $3 million. Jeez. To be honest, $3 million is a bit too much for this car. But you haven't seen the vehicle in first place on our list. The name at the top of the list is KD, who recently went to the Phoenix Suns. My man Kevin Durant has the most expensive car collection in the NBA. And the most expensive car on our list is a 1966 Ford GT40. The Ford G240 is a highly sought-after classic car, and Durant's is an especially desirable model. It's only one of a few original examples that have been fully restored to original specifications, and it has been meticulously maintained over the years. And the car also has historical significance as it was driven by the legendary racing driver Bruce McLaren during the 1966 24 Hours of Le Mans. Its rarity and significance make it a valuable collector's item. Are you ready to learn the price? It has a current market value between $9 to $12 million. Seriously, that's insane. Anyway, which one do you think was the best? Let us know your opinion. Oh, and while you're at it, let's watch some more of Big Time Hoops now.